Have you ever wondered what lies beneath the depths of the ancient Euphrates River? What if we told you that the Bible speaks of 4 terrifying angels, bound in chains, awaiting a divine command to be released? This isn't mythology. This is prophecy. And today, we uncover a mystery hidden for centuries. We're thrilled to have you here on this journey with us. Sit tight, open your heart, and prepare for a revelation that may forever change how you see the end times. Don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring, eye-opening content just like this. Let's dive into the mystery together. Kingdom Inspirations presents to you the angels imprisoned in the Euphrates River, Revelation's most terrifying prophecy explained. In this video, we will explore one of the Bible's most mysterious and terrifying prophecies, the 4 angels imprisoned beneath the Euphrates River. What power do they hold? Why are they bound? And what happens when they are released? Get ready to uncover 7 captivating revelations. 1. The hidden spiritual significance of the Euphrates River. 2. The true identity of the 4 bound angels. 3. The ancient rebellion that led to their imprisonment. 4. How their release will impact the world. 5. The link between fallen angels and ancient empires. 6. Prophetic clues about their timing. 7. A final warning and message of hope for us all. Stay with us. What you're about to discover is unforgettable. Why would God imprison 4 powerful angels beneath the Euphrates River? And what unimaginable chaos will be unleashed when they're released? What ancient crime sealed their fate? Are we living in the moments just before their chains are broken? These are not just ancient questions. They are warnings for our time. In this gripping journey, we confront spiritual forces, prophetic mysteries, and the terrifying truth of Revelation. The clock is ticking, and the answers may shake your faith. Beneath the ancient flow of the Euphrates lies a secret veiled in shadows, forgotten warriors, chained by judgment, waiting for the hour of release. Echoes of rebellion cry out from ages past, where empires rose under unseen hands. Trumpets sound, the waters recede, and darkness stirs. From prophecy to peril, from mystery to revelation, we journey through time's deepest secrets. When the chains break, will the world tremble or awaken? The veil is thinning. Are you ready to see what lies beneath? Buried beneath the currents of the Euphrates lies a haunting secret, for mighty angels, imprisoned by divine command, waiting for a moment foretold in ancient prophecy. Why were they bound? What will happen when they rise? As the river dries and the world trembles, their time draws near. These are not myths. This is revelation. A forgotten war in heaven, a terrifying future on earth, and a warning echoing through time. What if we're closer to their release than we think? Prepare to uncover the truth that religion, history, and fear have long kept in the shadows. Now let's journey beneath the surface, beyond the headlines, beyond tradition, into the heart of a mystery buried for millennia. The chains are ancient, the truth is deeper than we've ever imagined, and the time to understand it is now. Prepare your mind, stir your spirit, and open your heart. We're about to unravel the untold story of the angels imprisoned in the Euphrates. This is where the mystery unfolds, piece by piece, truth by truth. Let's dive in. The Euphrates River is not just a body of flowing water, it is a river that holds secrets older than time itself. Winding its way through the cradle of civilization, the Euphrates is mentioned from the first book of the Bible to the last, marking not just land but destiny. In Genesis, it stood as one of the 4 rivers that flowed from Eden, pure, untouched, divine. But as history unfolded, this river became more than a geographic feature. It became a boundary between the sacred and the profane, a line drawn between God's covenant people and rising kingdoms of rebellion. Babylon rose beside its banks. Empires marched across it. Blood was spilled in its name. And yet, the most chilling mention of the Euphrates comes not in history books, but in Revelation. Here we are told of 4 mighty angels, imprisoned beneath its depths, waiting for an appointed hour to be released, unleashing destruction unlike anything the world has ever seen. Why the Euphrates? What spiritual force surrounds this river that it becomes the prison for divine judgment? Could it be that this river is more than geography? It's a spiritual gate, a prophetic trigger, a hidden battleground between heaven and hell? We must look deeper. This river has witnessed the beginning, and it may well witness the end. As its waters recede, the shadows begin to stir. The Euphrates is more than just water. It is a warning. In Revelation 9 verses 13 to 15, a haunting sound pierces the heavens, the sixth trumpet. And with it comes a command from the golden altar before God. Loose the 4 angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates. Bound? Angels. Bound? The very idea stops us cold. Who are these beings so powerful, so dangerous, that even now they remain in chains beneath a river? These are not messengers of mercy. No. These are fallen angels, restrained by divine authority since ancient times. Their crime? So great, so violent, so defiant, that God himself imprisoned them, not in hell, but in the shadowy depths of the Euphrates, awaiting one appointed hour. And that hour is part of prophecy. The moment they are released, a terrifying wave is unleashed. Their mission is not peace, it is destruction. Revelation tells us they will lead an army to kill 1/3 of mankind. Imagine that. 4 imprisoned beings, waiting patiently across millennia, for one moment to rise again and wreak devastation. This is not myth. This is scripture. And it demands we ask, why were they chosen? What did they do to be locked away? And perhaps most chilling of all, how close are we to their release? These angels are not forgotten. Their time is ticking down. Each war, each global shaking, might be one step closer to their rising. When the 6th trumpet sounds, the world will never be the same. Before the earth knew war, before humanity knew sin, a great rebellion shook the heavens. Revelation 12 speaks of it, a war where Lucifer, the Shining One, rose in pride and defied the throne of God. He was not alone. 1/3 of heaven's host followed him, casting their loyalty away like dust in the wind. Some were cast down and now roam freely, spirits of deception, rulers of darkness, principalities of this age. But others were not so fortunate. Or perhaps, they were too dangerous to be left unchained. Jude 1 verse 6 tells of certain angels who kept not their first estate, and were bound in everlasting chains under darkness until judgment. These are not ordinary fallen beings. These are rebels of an ancient uprising, whose sin reached beyond defiance and into the corruption of creation itself. Genesis 6 whispers of the sons of God who descended to earth, took human wives, and fathered giants, Nephilim, tainted offspring of heaven and earth. Was this their crime? Was this union so abominable, so unnatural, that God intervened with swift and permanent judgment? These angels, now bound beneath the Euphrates, were not merely rebels. They were corrupters, destroyers, violators of divine order. And here's the chilling thought. What if their rebellion was only paused, not ended? What if their chains are only temporary, and the moment of their release has already been written in eternity? The shadows of their fall still echo, and soon they may rise again. In Revelation 16 verse 12, a shocking prophecy unfolds. The 6th angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates, and the water thereof was dried up, that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared. The river that once nourished Eden, empowered empires, and imprisoned ancient beings, now dries up. But this is no natural drought. This is a divine setup for global upheaval. The drying of the Euphrates signals more than environmental change. It signals a spiritual and military alignment, clearing the path for the kings of the east, a symbolic and possibly literal coalition moving toward Armageddon. But what if their marching orders aren't merely political? What if the bound angels, now loosed beneath the Euphrates, are the hidden influencers, whispering chaos into the hearts of leaders, stirring nations toward destruction, breathing hatred, greed, and war into the souls of empires? Throughout history, wars have had unseen roots. The rise of Babylon, Persia, Rome, all influenced by powers greater than human ambition. Could it be that the final global conflict is being orchestrated not just by men, but by ancient spiritual forces, long imprisoned and now unchained? What began as a river has become a prophetic fuse, and the match has been lit. The Euphrates is not just drying. It's making way for war, for judgment, for a collision between heaven and earth. And behind it all, the chains are breaking, and the ancient ones are awakening. From the sands of Babylon to the towering walls of Assyria, ancient civilizations rose with unexplainable brilliance, power, and brutality. But what if behind their thrones stood not just men, but principalities? Not just kings, but ancient spirits, whispering from the shadows. The Bible doesn't hide this truth. In Daniel, an angel speaks of battling the prince of Persia, a spiritual ruler, unseen yet powerful. Babylon, that great harlot of Revelation, was more than an empire, it was the earthly reflection of a spiritual rebellion. Assyria, known for its ruthless conquests, left a trail of blood and fear that felt superhuman. Could these civilizations have been empowered by the very same fallen angels, the ones now bound beneath the Euphrates? Were these early empires puppets in a divine and demonic chess game, their rise driven by ancient beings thirsting for worship, dominion, and defiance? What's more chilling is that mythologies across cultures tell eerily similar tales. Gods falling from heaven, intermingling with humans, giving birth to hybrids and heroes. Is this mere coincidence? Or are these distorted memories of the same rebellion Genesis and Jude speak of? Ancient Sumerian, Akkadian, and Babylonian texts speak of watchers, sky gods, and underworld beings who bear a striking resemblance to the biblical fallen angels. The alignment is too precise, the echoes too loud. The question is no longer if these forces existed. It's this: have they truly been silent all this time? Or have they been guiding history from the deep? Have the chains already begun to rattle? The sixth trumpet has not yet sounded audibly in our ears, but all around us, the world groans. Chaos deepens. Division widens. War, plague, and unrest pulse like labor pains. Could this be the beginning of their release? The subtle unraveling of a prophecy now in motion? Revelation 9 verse 15 delivers a haunting purpose: to slay the third part of men. Why such wrath? Why would God allow this? Because justice delayed is not justice denied. These angels were imprisoned not for a moment's sin, but for crimes of unimaginable weight, corrupting creation itself, defying divine order, seducing nations into darkness. Their release is not a mistake, it is judgment. But here's the chilling part: humanity plays a role. As sin increases, as truth is rejected and spiritual blindness spreads, we create an atmosphere that aligns with the darkness they bring. Spiritual warfare isn't just fought with angels, it's fought through our choices, our prayers, our faith. Every compromise, every rebellion, pulls us closer to that hour. We are not passive observers, we are participants in this unfolding prophecy. Are we witnessing the build-up to the moment their chains fall? Is the rising unrest in the world the tremor before the quake? The day of release is coming, and when it does, the world will bleed, the skies will darken, and everything we know will change. The countdown has already begun, and time is running out. Thank you for walking with us through one of the Bible's most chilling and mysterious prophecies. As the shadows lengthen and the Euphrates continues to dry, we are reminded that prophecy is not fiction, it's a divine warning unfolding in real time. The question now is not if, but when. And are we ready? If this journey stirred your heart or opened your eyes, let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more captivating, truth-filled revelations. Until next time, stay watchful, stay prayerful, and stay prepared.